Well, hello, Wedgwood family. Pastor Dale here with you for our weekly Church at Home video update. I hope that all of you are doing well, continuing to survive and make it through this unusual season in the life of our church, in our country, and the whole world at this point. One of the big things that a lot of people are still wondering about and asking is, when are we going to get back together? And that's definitely a question that our church staff and our elders have continued to be wrestling with and looking at. And so at this point, initially we talked about May 24th as a tentative return date. At this point, we are now wanting to say that May 31st is going to be the date that we're going to be looking for as far as getting back to worship here on site at 5522 Whitman Avenue. And so that is the date, again, May 31st, that we're going to be looking at for our first in-person worship service. Now, some of you are saying, well, why are we waiting that long? Well, one of the reasons is we want to wait until after Governor Abbott gives his address to our state on May 18th, which is a Monday. And then that'll allow us to hopefully be entering into phase 2, in which more and more things in our community and across the nation, across the state at least, will continue to be opening up. And so we want to give time for that to come into place and to be able to process through all of that. But then secondly, the reason we want to wait until the 31st is that was the original date that we were going to be moving into the gym and throughout other parts of the facility for worship, because our sanctuary is going to begin a significant remodel. And so that's going to give us more time to be able to move into the gym and then to set up our facility, as I've joked about before, to be multi-site on site. And so when we do come back, if it is on the 31st or if it's a date a little bit after that, things are going to be very, very different around here. We will not be meeting in the sanctuary. We'll be primarily meeting in the gym, but then we'll also be in places like the youth room, room 110, and possibly even other parts of our facility. So we are going to be putting together a very detailed video that will walk you through what church will be like here on a Sunday morning in person. And so that will be coming out over the next week and a half or so to give you a lot of information that you'll definitely want to pay attention to as far as where to park, where to enter our facilities, because different entrances and exits will be closed and other places will be open and encouraged to park in to be able to access the church campus. So be looking for that in the days ahead. Now also, whenever we come back, we're going to be beginning a new series. So our Sermon on the Mount series called Cost of Discipleship will be coming to a close on May 24th. And then on May 31st, we'll be beginning a new series going through the book of Philippians. And I think this is going to be a great encouragement and inspiration for us as a church family throughout the entire summer months. So be looking forward to that. If you want to go ahead and start reading through Philippians, doing some of your own study, maybe memorizing passages, those will be the things that we'll be challenging people to over the summer months. So go ahead and feel free to do that. And then another thing that's really cool that's happened this last week is Wedgwood turned 60. And so our 60th anniversary was actually on Friday, May 8th. Now, like a lot of you, or maybe friends that you know, we weren't able to celebrate because of the requirements for our city and for our state and nation as a whole to not be able to gather together. So we couldn't have our normal birthday party that we would want to have for a church that's turning 60 years of age. But we are planning to do that later on this fall. So we'll be giving some more updates about what that celebration will look like on a Sunday when we can all be together again this fall. So be looking for that as well. And then finally, for our last little update that I want to give is a huge shout out and a huge thank you to our media team. These guys have done an incredible job of doing a lot of behind-the-scenes hard work that none of us saw coming as we came into this year. And I specifically want to thank Scott Sumner, who oversees our entire media team and has done an incredible job of editing videos and putting things together and running cable throughout the church and just helping lead a team on Wednesday nights for filming our worship service, filming me filming this announcement right now. He's on the other side of the camera. And so Scott has just done an incredible job, has gone above and beyond so much ministry and service here at Wedgwood. So we are so grateful for Scott and the entire media team, all of you who have put in a lot of hours and a lot of hard work to help our church be able to be online and to adjust to the circumstances that we find ourselves in. So a big time thank you to all of you guys. So that's it for this week. Again, quick recap. May 31st is a date that we're targeting. Our birthday celebration for Wedgwood will be later this fall. And again, thanks to all of our media team for all that you do here at Wedgwood. Hope you have a great week. Look forward to seeing you online in the days ahead and again in person here very, very soon. Have a great week.